Alright guys, so welcome back to another video. So today I want to share something with you that is really interesting. Basically on the driver settings, there were some things that I thought they were supposed to work a certain way, and to my surprise I just found out that it was completely the opposite way. So all this time I've been tweaking with my settings in my driver, and now I finally got it. I did some research, and to my surprise, all the settings that I thought I was doing it right, it was the complete opposite. So stay tuned. Okay, so on the driver setting, basically right now I have this M1. It's a 10.5 standard loft, and I have it 2 degrees lower, so I have it at 8.5. And the reason why I did that is because I was initially thinking that when I lowered the loft, I was going to simultaneously kind of close the face, so for me it would be easier to hit like a draw, but it's not the case. This is completely wrong. Basically, when you lower the loft, you are lowering the loft obviously from, in my case, from 10.5 to 8.5, but what you're actually doing with the face is the opposite. You're actually opening the face. So by lowering the loft, in my case, you're kind of promoting a more like a fade. So if you like to play a fade and you kind of open the face, that's perfect. I mean, you're gonna hit striker better, and this explains why a lot of times at the course, when I hit like a powerful fade, a really good swing, a good fade, it went really far. You know, now I got it obviously, and it was hard for me to draw the ball. It was that's what I want to do. I like to draw the ball, and although I can do it with this setting, basically for me it kind of forced me to shut the face, and that became it became really difficult. Okay, so basically the issues that this was giving me is because the face was open. When I swing my irons, you know, I was used to a certain swing. I kind of obviously I'm working on shutting the face a little bit, so that was pretty good. But when I came to my driver, I had to do that even more. And I did it unconsciously. I mean, the face was open. I didn't know. I found myself trying to swing more that way, trying to shut the face even more. So what happened is, when I went back from my driver to my irons, then I started hooking my irons because I hit a decent drive, and then I was used to shutting the face unconsciously. And then when I went back to my irons, I was doing the same thing. So I was doing it too much for my irons. So definitely that was an issue. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna just switch it. Actually, I'm gonna go back to, I would say, from 8.5. I'm gonna leave it at a standard and see how it performs, and then try to keep it balanced where my irons and with my driver, I don't have to change my swing, you know, because I think that's the problem. You don't want to have something where you have, in my case, I played really well with my irons, and then, you know, I don't want to change my swing because of my driver. So I want to find the right setting where I can just keep the same swing without having to shut the face more or open the face more. In my case, I was shutting the face a little bit too much. Okay, so I'm gonna switch it around. I'm gonna show you exactly what's going on here. Basically, I had it set right now at 8.5, and to my surprise, the loft was 8.5 obviously, but the angle, the face was open. So this definitely is going to promote a fade for me. And you know, for me, a lot of people like fades, but I don't like to play fades, so it's going to be a problem. See, I had it right here, as you can see. I had it set at -2, so I'm going to go back to just standard. Okay, so when you do these settings right here, it also changes your lie angle, so you got to be careful with this. You know, I tend to hit a little more flat, so if I can get it a little upright, that's going to help me. So everything here indicates that for me, what I was playing was completely wrong. It was contradicting to what I was trying to do. So I need to get it a little higher by getting the loft higher to maybe 11 or even 12. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be shutting the face a little more, so then I don't have to manually try to shut the face. I can just swing just as I'm swinging my irons. Okay, so basically this is the option that a lot of people don't know about. There is the +2 option. You can change the degree to +2, standard obviously and go down to -2. But then if you look carefully in the back, there is an upright angle option, and that's the option that I chose basically. And this right here will set the law, will raise the lie by about 4 degrees, and you will play with the standard lie of the club. So in my case will be 10.5. Okay guys, so I changed the setting, so it should be perfect for me. The T is a little high. I will change it in a second, but I'm just curious to try this out. I hit a few pitching wedges just to get warm up, but let's see what happens. Yeah, it does. Looking down on it, I can see now already that the face is shut a little more than before. So, and that's what I tended to do, you know, because it was a little open before, so I had to manually close it. So. Okay, there's the draw. Nice, there's the draw. That's the draw that I was looking for the other day. So I don't have to shut the face now. Just like my irons, I think. There it is. Definitely, I can definitely see that. It's nice and straight without me shutting the face. So this is gonna help me draw the ball a little better. Yeah, a little bit to the left, but it's not it's strange because when the face was a little open, I tried to close it so much then actually starting having hooks, whereas now the face is closed, and you would think that I'm gonna have more hooks, but it's actually the opposite. So definitely look into that, guys, because this is something for me is really interesting. And if you don't know this, you know, if you tend to, a lot of people maybe slice the ball, and if you don't have the right settings, you're gonna continue doing that. So and also if you tend to strike it flat like me, if I set it right now in the upright position, so I don't have to keep doing all this every time, you know, otherwise I'd be like this. So now I can sit a little more like this, more comfortable, and it's already upright, so it's gonna make me a little more, I mean, it's gonna be fitted to my swing, I think, in my opinion. Okay guys, so that was it for the video. So regardless of the driver that you have, make sure you look at the settings, because that's amazing. For me, the upright position and a little close face, that worked fantastic for me. So I think it's a misconception that a lot of golfers think by lowering the loft you're gonna also close the face and you're gonna play your draw maybe better. That's what I was thinking. So definitely look into that, because now I'm able to switch from driver to iron, and I don't have to think of my driver. I don't have to force try to close the face of my driver anymore, because I can just swing the same as my my irons. I did some testing now and I was able to switch without a problem. The other day, as soon as I hit my drive and I went back to my irons, I started all of a sudden hooking my irons. So definitely not good. So you don't want to do that, and you don't want to do the opposite either, where you're hitting your irons and then when you hit your driver it starts to slice. So you have to find, in my opinion, the perfect setting. You know, find a setting that is ideal for your irons as well, because you're going to be switching around. So you're not going to just play irons or drivers. You're going to have to switch, and I don't think, in my opinion, you want to adapt your swing for a driver and then irons. You know, if you can keep it simplified, just keep it about the same, I think that will work, like me. So anyways, I hope that was useful. Definitely look into your settings in your drives. If you have any questions, make sure to leave me a comment in the bottom. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time.